as I sold that one house, let me tell you something. I was facing foreclosure at the time. I had three different lawsuits coming at me from credit card companies, HOA companies. I had to put my car in the garage. Let me tell you, I was hiding my car, okay, because they were trying to repo it. And that's because I sold that one house that year. And that was in November of 2015. That one house was my best friend house at the time, okay? But let me tell you something. At the end of the year, I will never forget. We were getting ready to go into 2016, and I said to myself, I can't do this no more. Like, I can't do it. And so, as a realtor, I was like, I can't do it. And let me tell you something. I don't know if we have any realtors on the line, but if we do, just put in the comment one if you are a realtor. But let me tell you something. I remember I was like, well, let me figure out what is going on and why am I not making any money. And I just remember at that time, I realized that everybody that was coming to me, they had credit issues, or they were dealing with not having the down payment assistance. They had poor representation when it came down to financing and things like that. So I decided to go into 2016 with a made up mind that I was going to provide resources. So when let's fast forward, okay? Because as we fast forward to 2016. Now remember, I said in 2015 I sold one house. Then 2016, I my income increased to almost $80,000. Right. The next year after that, my income doubled. Okay. And so when this opportunity was presented to me as a realtor getting back into real estate, I knew it was a no-brainer because they provided the resources that I know that people in my community needed, right? I know that. And so that was like my answer for me, because I noticed that the company provided the resources like down payment assistance, credit, things that I know people in my community needed. So you guys, this is such a good, perfect opportunity, and I'm so glad that you are here. I want to go ahead and bring up the speaker. You guys, let me tell you something. She is doing her thing in this company, okay? She's an amazing leader and an amazing teacher, and she teaches us how to duplicate. And I believe if you guys join tonight, listen, you're gonna learn how to duplicate no matter who invited you. Listen, we are all duplicating, okay? So I want to bring up this amazing, amazing, amazing leader. And listen, y'all, I wish I can give her a hand, okay? But let me introduce you to Miss Sheikah Jordan, okay?
Thank you so much, Mrs. Hill. You're such an amazing leader. You teach in duplication yourself, growing an amazing team, helping people to get into homes with down payment assistance, helping people with their credit. I'm just so grateful for your yes and how you're building this amazing team that's going out and duplicating the same thing that you're doing with the same passion that you have. So I thank you for everything that you definitely bring to this team. And I look, we're better with you than without you. So very grateful for you and your testimony. So thank you for that. And so, guys, I'm so very excited to present to you this amazing opportunity. As you can see it on the screen here, this opportunity is called Own Easy because we make it easy for people to own homes. My name is Ashika Davis Jordan, and I'm a realtor in the New Orleans, Louisiana area, guys. Real estate has been booming in the New Orleans area for quite some time. And if I can kind of explain the reason why it's booming. It's because if you're a realtor in the area and you make it a point to get out and help some people, guys, you can do absolutely amazing because people really need the help. I like to kind of paint the picture on the scale. I kind of looked up what poverty looks like in all 50 states. Mississippi is one, which is in our backyard. If you're in Mississippi or on this call, shouts out to you. Louisiana is number 2, and then it's New Mexico, guys. So we have to have resources to help people get into homes in my area. So was doing real well in real estate. Actually, made it in a few magazines, several six-figure months. I would say had a level of success in real estate, guys. But then something very, very devastating happened. If you guys are in New Orleans, Louisiana, if you're a realtor in our area, you know what I'm about to say. There were a couple hurricanes came through. I believe we had one storm too many. The insurance carriers, they decided they wanted to pull out of the area. We were not able to write homes in the area. We were actually getting pre-qual letters, and we were taking clients to homes. They were falling in love with the homes, writing contracts on the homes, only to get those contracts back to the lenders. And the lenders are saying, well, the debt to income ratio is not going to be able to work for this home any longer because the insurance came back twice the amount of the mortgage because we didn't have anybody that was covering these homes for insurance. So finally got tired of inflating people just to deflate them and said, man, I just really have to find something to do. The savings was going down and being depleted, guys. I am literally a little bit under the weather right now, but I said I would never miss an opportunity to get on a Zoom and present because somebody was on the other end of the Zoom presenting for me when I needed it the most. I came on to a Zoom, something similar to this one, ladies and gentlemen, and I found out about this amazing company. I found out something that you're going to be able to see, that as a realtor, we can now be mortgage loan originators. And I made a conscious decision, very, very intentional, that I will never be boxed into just one state, one city again, because I realized that my family depends, on me more, than, we as moms, we just know what it is to be a mom, right? And I also made an intentional and conscious decision that I will never be caught without multiple streams of income, guys. I promise you, I don't care how much I am making. I will never be caught in a situation with multiple streams of income because my family and my lifestyle definitely depends on it. So, guys, let's get into it. The name of the company is Own Easy. We definitely make it easy for people to get into homes. And that was very, very important to me, being a realtor in one of the most impoverished states, that we had the resources and tools we needed to get these people into homes, or otherwise I would have had to stuck with the person that I was already kind of familiar with to make sure I have what I needed from my clients. But they have definitely superseded every aspect of everything that I could have asked for as a realtor in a mortgage loan originator. Okay, so we have a mission here. Our mission is 75% home ownership for all. We don't want to take anything away from anybody, but we do want to make sure that the entire communities, our communities, are able to achieve at least 75% of home ownership. Guys, we're way, way, way lower than that. There's no community, no neighborhood that has achieved that yet, and those are our goals. We have huge goals. We want to open doors that has been shut on people for so long, guys. We want to literally see them open doors. We want to see them put the keys in the key holder, guys. We want them to turn it, bring the groceries in the home, run in after the rain, giggling, guys. We want them to cook in their homes, enjoy holidays in their homes, guys, play games, family game night in their homes. We really, really do desire to see more people in homes, their own homes, building equity, legacy, and wealth in their own homes. We want to close the home ownership gap, and we want to change the face of home ownership. So what do you mean change the face of home ownership? We want to make sure that everybody is afforded the opportunity to get into a home. So if someone is not a homeowner, we want them to become a homeowner. So here's our vision. We have a very, very big vision. If this company had a heart, guys, it'd be a very big heart. It'd be a real, real big, compassionate heart, because we want to help 1 million families become homeowners within the next 5 years. This is our amazing president and our amazing CEO. I'm very, very grateful for them. Very, very grateful for the foundation that they've made. They're absolutely pioneers, guys. This is one of those disruptive companies like maybe Amazon. Remember Toys R Us, like Amazon, like Facebook, like Uber, and Lyft, guys, took over Yellow Taxi Cab, one of those disruptive companies, guys. I wasn't invited to any of the meetings when they had their first initial meetings telling you what their goals were, guys, but he met those goals. But I can be willing to tell you the people that were in the beginning of that, when they first set those goals are, who partnered with them in the beginning, guys, they're very, very wealthy people to this day. And so, guys, since his first venture in 1992, George has been creating awareness for the need of change in equity and opportunity in housing. Chet Seeley, our amazing president, guys, he is known for being a billion-dollar business maker. He's known for taking companies from where they are, even startup companies, guys. And before he's done with the guys, they're these multi-billion-dollar companies. He's taken this company to the IPO, to the stock market. And so he's making sure that everything is done in a very, very compliant manner, that everything is done decently and in order, guys. And already in just a few short months, we're already on track to be the largest growing mortgage loan originator company in the entire United States, guys. And they have teamed together and they're helping a record number of families make progress through the pathway of wealth, guys, and home ownership with this groundbreaking home ownership program that we affectionately call Own Easy. And I already talked about our 75 for all mission. We want to make sure that 75% is afforded for all families, guys, who desire to own a home, guys. And the reason why we don't say 100% is because no matter how many times we say we have down payment assistance, no matter how many times we say we can help you with down payment. We can help you get your credit together. We want to help you build a legacy for your family, guys. It's always some will and some won't, guys, but we want to try and help the majority because we feel that if there's a will, there's a way. So in the next 5 years, we will, and if someone would affirm that with me and get that flowing in the atmosphere, that we will, guys, put that in the chat. We will help 1 million people to become homeowners within the next 5 years. And how are we going to do that, accomplish such huge, amazing goals, guys? Because we will achieve those goals, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to dispute debt. We're going to resolve credit reporting errors. Guys, we're going to train and mobilize community loan officers, and we're going to do that in every neighborhood. We're not going to stop until everybody in every neighborhood who has a will to purchase a home has access to a community mortgage loan originator. And then we're going to make sure that they can receive the down payment assistance they need, and they get all of the resources that they need to get into a home. And of course, we want to educate them on the do's and don'ts of getting into a home to make sure that they are successful in their journey towards home ownership. This is something that we really want you to know, because it's a bunch of people out there that have lost hope. They don't think, anything is possible for them. They think all they're going to be able to do is pass down maybe a Section 8 voucher. And we want people to know that we have tools and resources that they need to get into a home. We can help whether they've had foreclosures, mortgages, credit cards, medical debt. Guys, we're not judging anybody with any medical debt. We were all living in the same world. We all know what was going on. People were getting sick. People was kind of falling, on the wayside with bills and things like that, right? Student loans, guys, people are going to school all of these years to settle down in their careers, only to get to a lender and they tell them that they're upside down with their debt to income ratio just because they went to school and have the student loans and can't get the home they want. Guys, we have student loan solutions to help with that. Auto loans, payday loans, personal loans, repossessions, credit reporting inaccuracies, evictions, collection accounts, guys, bankruptcy. Mrs. Lorraine Jasmine Baker, who you're going to hear from in just a bit, she helped a client who had a recent bankruptcy on her credit. Child support. And the reason, guys, we go over this, you probably said, well, I came to the call just to find out how I can make the money and become a mortgage loan originator, guys. But let me tell you something. The person with the most resources, the person that helps the most people is the one that's going to make the most money. And so that's why we want to let you know all of the resources that you have available so that you know that you're not limited to who you can get into homes. And so this is the real cost of renting I like to say all the time, I wish when I was a young single mom and renting from my landlord, I wish somebody would have showed me this chart, especially getting put out of apartment because my best friend was going through a domestic violence situation. And she called me up and I said, of course, come pack, the kids up and come move in, guys. She was helping me real good with the bills. My apartment at the time was $1,950 and they were going up on that rent. It was time for me to renew that apartment. I went down to the leasing office and I say, hey, I'm, ready to renew. I need to sign a new lease. They say, no, you committed violations. We're not going to renew the lease and you have 5 days to get out of this apartment, guys. We were furious. I'm talking about furious that I could not give them another $2,000 a month for another year to stay in somebody's apartment, guys. I am talking about mad. But if you look at this chart, guys, I shouldn't have been that mad because if I would have stayed in that house for 5 years, guys, that would have been $120,000 to a landlord. If I would have stayed in that house 10 years with my 479 credit score, and it wasn't for a company like Own Easy helping me, guys, to get my credit together and helping me with the assistance I need to move forward in the home and giving me the education I need, guys, that would have been $240,000. 15 years, $360,000. Even though I didn't pay that much, guys, we gave that landlord $72,000 for those 3 years that we were in that apartment, guys. Let me tell you something about a landlord. A landlord is going to take $72,000, put a down payment on maybe 5 more homes just like those, put 5 more families in it, and build a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, guys, for their children. Meanwhile, the children that's in these homes that's renting, guys, are not passing down any equity, any wealth, and the generation has to start all over from scratch, guys. This is some education that we want to get out into the communities, guys. And a lot of people are running scared for interest rates. The realtors right now can tell you there's buy down programs. We can buy down the interest rates, but people are not, going against the propaganda and people are not getting this information. But we always say, do you want to pay 100% interest and 0% principal? Because even though the interest rates are a little higher, guys, let's figure out a way to get you in the house because right now you're paying 100% interest and you're not getting any equity or any principal. Your landlord is, and they're going to be able to pass that down to their legacy and not yours. And so, guys, we have membership benefits to help people. And then we're going to talk about how you can become a mortgage loan originator. But like I said, the person that helps the most people is going to have the most competitive edge. The person that's out there posting, I can help you with your credit, no credit, low credit, no problem, down payment assistance available. That's the person whose inbox is going to be going off. That's the person whose text message is going to constantly be going off. That's the person whose phone is going to constantly be ringing with referrals over and over and over. That's going to be sharing the most testimonials on social media and making the most money, right? And so this is a $1,500 value. Our VIP membership benefits, we call it VIP because we believe that everybody is a very important person. And this is usually the people that are looked over. But we're going to give them a consultation with a legal plan specialist that's going to go over everything that they need on their credit report. That's usually a 30 to 45-minute consultation with an attorney or a paralegal or a member of a legal aid team. And then you're going to get a debt analysis tool that's going to say, okay, let's figure out how we can pay down some of these debts to get you to where you need to be, or how we can maneuver some things around and make sure that you're not upside down and you can get what you need. And then we have score simulator trackers with this program that's going to say, okay, well, don't worry about it. I see that clearly that you're 760. Listen, we're in there like swimwear, right? But let's say you're a 560 credit score. Someone comes to you with a 560 credit score. Well, we're going to put that score in that simulator, that profile in the simulator, and that simulator is going to say, okay, this is exactly what they need to do to get the down payment assistance and the yes and approval that they need. And our legal plan specialists are going to work on those items with them. And then we report utilities and rent to the credit report. The reason why is because most of the time when somebody's credit is challenged, or let's just be real, jacked up and messed up, they don't have anything good going for them on their credit report, but don't even worry about that. Once their credit gets cleaned up, guess what? You've been paying rent, you've been paying your light bill, you've been paying T-Mobile or Sprint or Verizon or AT&T, right? You've been paying those utilities. So our legal plan specialists are going to make sure that those things are reported on your credit report, so that once you get to a lender, you're showing a very, very attractive on-time payment history. And then we have attorney guided letters. Guys, this is not a do-it-yourself program. Here we like to say, let Own Easy do all of the heavy lifting for you so that we can get your clients to the closing table. Our goal is to get them in this program, out of this program, and into their home, so that you can get that check at the closing table, and those people can get into their houses and start building generational wealth. And then you're going to get the 3 monthly report scores for all 3 bureaus. And the reason why we set them up with that, so they can monitor and they can get excited about 33 points up. I had one client got 84 points up her very first month in the business and became an MLO, and now doing very, very well in the business. Getting lots of testimonials. And so they get excited. People get excited when they get with the legal plan and they see they got a 33-point increase, and they see things are dissolving and resolving from their credit report. And so we want to make sure that they can see that for themselves, and see that it's actually working for them. And so these are just some of the other benefits that we have. Like we said, let Own Easy handle all of the heavy lifting. And so after we get that credit all cleaned and get them ready to get into a home, well, we have everything else that they're going to need to move forward. We have budgeting and tax tools. We have for those self-employed clients, we have investment tools. Now that you're on the right track, you're getting into your home, you want to learn how you can properly invest your money. We have student loan solutions, and we have wealth management tools, because once you're on the right track and the road to success, we want you to be able to stay there. And so your clients are going to be able to get all of this and become a member for only $149, guys. But here's the thing. This company is really not about just credit repair. This is really a company that is all about owning easy and getting people into homes. So guess what? You put somebody in that credit repair program, they're going to pay up to $100 of this back into the field, back into those that are referring people to the company as you advance in this company, guys. And if somebody doesn't get 84 points on the first round, let's say they have a lot of stuff going on with their credit, or they just need to build credit, right? It's only going to be $89.95 for them for another month. It's no contract or anything like that. But you've heard the saying, guys. It says, show me your 5 friends and I'll show you who you are. So 9 times out of 10, guys, if you have somebody with some challenge credit and needs some help, right? They know 5 other people like that. Why? Because listen, as friends, if I got my stuff together, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to call my friends and say, hey, look, you can get your credit together. Look, you can get into a house with no down payment, right? So just share with 5 of your friends, and guess what? You're not going to have to pay that $89.95 value. You're going to be able to get that $1,500 worth of services completely free, right? And you're going to be able to refer your friends and see your friends achieve the level of success that you're able to achieve. And guess what, guys? All 5 of those clients, you're going to get paid for that, because they're only referring 5. Remember, to get their services free, but they're paying. And so out of that $89.95, guys, you're going to be able to get paid for each one of those referrals. And I can't wait until you see what it looks like when Mrs. Lorraine Jackson Baker shows you what it looks like when 5 people are purchasing a home from you, guys. It's a really, really good look. And so, guys, we're about to get into the mortgage loan originator opportunity. Now that you know that, listen, there's nobody that you have a reason to turn around, guys. We want to try and say yes to as many people as possible. So by now, you may be thinking of somebody that does have less than perfect credit and desires to own their own home that's been renting for quite some time and just don't know what to do, guys. Where help is not on the way, help is now here, okay? And you know about it, so you can help them. By now, you're thinking of somebody who maybe has been rejected based on their credit score. They've been getting high interest rates. They've been getting, some really, really bad terms with stuff because of their credit. Well, now you know about this and you can help them, right? On easy, right? And now you may be thinking of somebody who has been treated unfairly and just had to go pray about it. Somebody probably went took a drink about it. Somebody just went cried about it because they can't afford an attorney, right? But here with Own Easy, our legal plan specialists not only help with home ownership stuff, guys, anything that someone has done some wrongdoing to somebody, those attorneys are on standby to help. And then you might be thinking of somebody who's just tired of being sick and tired. They're tired of being harassed by debt collectors. They're tired of being harassed by bill collectors, guys. And with this Own Easy program, guys, you can help them. There's a saying that goes, if you teach a man, if you feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Guys, you can help them with our Own Easy credit repair program. Guys, help them get their credit fixed. But I'm telling you, I would definitely let them know that we have an opportunity to call Own Easy, where they have the opportunity to become a 50-state mortgage loan originator in all 50 states, guys, and make some amazing substantial income, guys. So on this slide, it looks like fine print because it is. It's just saying that once you see this amazing opportunity, it's hard to unsee it, guys. And if you decide to partner with us and you decide that you're not going to help anybody, well, you're not going to make any money, right? But if you decide to take advantage of this opportunity and just help one person a whole year, guys, you're going to be able to make multiple times your money back, guys. But if you get into this opportunity and say, I have a heart for people, I want to see a change happen. I want to be the person I wish I had when I wanted to purchase a home, guys, and step up to the plate, help a lot of people, then you're going to make a lot of money. Guys, let's talk about how you can become a community loan officer. I'm a realtor and I want to bring somebody up to the call who had no real estate experience, because I really don't want anybody on this call to think that you need real estate experience. You had to be a realtor to be successful in this business. I'm going to bring somebody in this business. I'm a realtor that just got into this business, guys, several months ago and has more loans in the pipeline than I do myself. That has been hitting the leaderboard in this company, that's very, very passionate about her community, guys. She is an entrepreneur. She's an educator. She runs a daycare center, guys, a learning center called Incredible Kids. She has several businesses. She runs a business where they come out to the party planning and, the characters come out with the kids and things like that. She really has a heart for kids and families, guys. While she does all of this by being a wife, by being an amazing mom, by being an amazing glam mom, guys. And I'm telling you, she's an amazing leader, heart of gold. And I'm telling you, she finds time to run this business and she is taking it serious. Like she paid every bit of, a bunch of money to join this business and did not have to do that because of this company. And guys, without further ado, I do want to go ahead on and bring to the call Mrs. Lorraine Jasmine Baker so she can show you this business from her perspective, not having any real estate experience. Mrs. Lorraine Jasmine, are you on the call?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Can you hear me, Ms. Jordan?
I can hear you well. Mrs. Jasmine Baker, are you sharing the screen?
No, I'm not able to.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so, guys, right before I get started, I just want to give it back to Ms. Jordan. I really appreciate her being able to hop on this call. She was not feeling well, but she's such a servant leader for this team, and just make sure that she gets on and make sure we have what we need. Because, guys, we do this 5 days a week, sharing this opportunity. I love the fact that we can do this business and share this from the comfort of our homes. It's getting dark earlier now. And so a lot of us are home, working this business and sharing this opportunity. And so she's a wife and mother, a realtor. So she's very busy, but she makes sure that she's on these calls. So I want to just give it back to her. But guys, this initiative is one that is close, near and dear to our heart. Since the day we found out about this, we have been running and sharing this opportunity, because this initiative to help create home ownership for minorities is one that, you know, everybody who's on this call is going to be a part of if you say yes to this opportunity. So guys, out of all the homes that were sold throughout the nation last year, only 3% were purchased by minorities. And so that's a staggering number. It's mind-blowing to just know all the homes that that were purchased, only 3% were purchased by minorities. So there are a couple things that may be why we are not purchasing homes. Maybe we're not getting approved. You know, we can put our money in these banks, but for some reason we're intimidated. It may be intimidation to go in these banks and ask for money. Maybe credit. Maybe down payment. We don't have that money, or it may be discrimination. Sometimes there aren't people that look like us that understand some of the trials and tribulations we've been through. And so that's why we're not getting approved for these loans. But guys, help is here. Okay. And so the initiative that they came up with, those two gentlemen that she introduced at the beginning, was to help us to become community loan officers. And so they partnered with a federally chartered bank, a credit union that said, you know what, we're going to help these families because we know that these families can afford a mortgage. They're just not paying their own. And so they wanted us to become community loan officers. So guys, what is a community loan officer? So community loan officer is someone with the federal credentials that didn't have to take tests. Some of you guys who are on this line who did not have to take that test, but guys, we actually help families to become homeowners. We focus on low to moderate incomes. Of course, we can do jumbo loans. We can help families with really big income and great credit, but guess what? Our mission is to change what's going on in our communities, okay? And so we use government-sponsored mortgages, FHA, VA, USDA, as well as Fannie Mac, Freddie Mac, and to help people with these programs, okay? And then also conventional and jumbo loans, guys. So you are able to do huge, loans, $1 million loans, okay? Up to $4 million. And so what I love about this company is that everything, all the lending is done inside. We're not outsourcing to any other banks. We are doing all the lending. And so what that helps us to be able to say yes to more families. And so we're able to do manual underwriting. So I recently helped a client get approved for a $350,000 loan, of course, going through a nasty divorce and having to start her life all over and stuff. And so they filed a bankruptcy, her and her husband. And so of course, the software that they normally use kicked her back and said no. But being able to be with this company, they said, no, this is a good candidate. She's a traveling nurse. She has the income. She's starting her life back over. And so they were able to manually underwrite and get her approved for $350,000 home to start her life back over. Okay. We also have FHA 203K loans that also include rehab funds, rental properties, rehab, other loans available. And you can qualify, guys. You can qualify with a credit score as low as 580. But guys, when you know better, we do better. So that amazing legal plan that Ms. Jordan actually introduced in the beginning, that's what we're doing for our families. We're introducing them to something, to not just be anxious to get into a home and say you own something, but to do it smart, okay? So we don't want them to pay a ton of interest, paying for their home twice, nothing going against the principal. We don't want them paying a $2,000 or $2,300 mortgage if they can be paying a $1,500 mortgage, okay? So we want to do things right. So we put them in that legal plan and make sure that they understand that having better credit ensures you to have a better experience as a home buyer. And then you also are able to earn commissions as a community loan officer. So guys, we, as a community loan officer, the rush is on. We help families to become homeowners now, okay? We also help families to refinance later when rates drop. We also help families to buy a new home when they get ready to move. Some people are going to buy their starter home, as their family grow, they're going to need a bigger home. And so they're going to want to purchase a bigger home at a later time. And so the rush is on. We're looking for people just like yourself, myself. I have no background in real estate. I'm a daycare owner, and I own an entertainment business. So I don't have any background in real estate, but I did know that I have a passion for people, and I do know what's going on inside my community. And so I definitely want to be a part of this initiative. And so, guys, we have people from all walks of life: real estate brokers and agents, educators. I have a lady on my team who's actually a bail bondsman, and religious leaders. We're looking for stay-at-home moms, notaries, lawyers, loan officers. If we have someone that's in our community, our hairstylist, our pastor, someone that says, you know what, I have access to funding, I have access to a down payment assistance program, we're more prone to go ahead and apply with them. So this part right here, I love this flyer because, the lady who you just heard from, Ms. Jordan, she's actually the person who introduced me to this opportunity, but she's actually a real estate agent. And when she first learned about this, she didn't sleep for 48 hours. She was Googling and just searching and just trying to make sure that this information that was passed on to her was true, okay? And so, guys, last year, December 16, 2022, the Federal Housing Administration actually announced a rule change that now individuals can serve both as the real estate agent and the mortgage loan originator on the same file. And so she was really just, like, I can't believe this, because Miss Jordan was used to, reaching out and having a lender that she would give her files to, and so now she was able to collect not only one check at the closing table, but two. So the question is, guys, can a realtor be a mortgage loan officer? Absolutely. And can a realtor be a mortgage loan officer on the same transaction and the real estate agent on the same transaction, on the same file? And absolutely. Yes, you can. And so, guys, let's talk about the money. You can earn in the 75 for All initiative through becoming a mortgage loan officer platform with our VIP membership. And so, guys, as a loan officer, guys, you get to do this and you don't have to do the schooling. You heard you can become a 50-state mortgage loan officer. You didn't have to go to school. You can actually earn commissions off this. And you're like, how is this possible? Is this legal? It's absolutely legal. We have to do a FBI fingerprints. We have to do a background check. And we have to be approved to work with this company, okay? Nothing strenuous, but guys, you're going to become a mortgage loan officer. And so what we do is help the home buyer to complete the application. Normally, if you're applying for something these days, you're going online to do it, okay? And so whatever bank it is, you're going online, you're filling out all your information, because everything's kind of going electronically and virtual, okay? And so a home buyer is you as a loan officer, you're going to help the home buyer to complete the application. You're going to help gather documents from the home buyer, where they're going to get a portal where they're able to upload their documents, checks, bank stubs, different things like that to get them approved. And then you're going to answer questions for the home buyer about the loan programs that's available. And so, guys, the way we're able to do all this without taking those tests is because we're assigned a loan buddy. So what is a loan buddy, Ms. Jasmine? A loan buddy is actually someone who has been working in this industry, a mortgage loan officer who's been in this industry for about 15 to 30 years, okay? And so this person actually works alongside you, and that's how you're able to earn while you learn. So the loan buddy is going to work with the loan application, the 1003, help the loan officer, which is yourself, through the process. They're going to answer any questions that the loan officers may have about the loan status. And this was something that Ms. Jordan said she actually loved, because, she would deal with lenders. And so she would have to trying to call them and find out what's going on with her clients. And, trying to get them on the phone was a hassle, because guess what? They had so many realtors reaching them those contracts. And so they didn't feel like answering the phone. They didn't have to. But now she actually is the lender and the agent. So she always knows what's going on with her clients. And so you also provide the loan buddy is going to provide any answers to the loan officer about questions and the different types of loans available. And then also they're going to help use the underwriting software to review loan applications and then finalize and submit the loan. So guys, I love this slide right here, because guys, this is one of my favorite slides. This is actually how we get paid and how we make money. So guys, when you first come into this business, you're just going to be getting started, becoming familiar with everything with this business. Of course, there is some light training that you'll get that you can look at to become familiar with terms and the different types of loans. Of course, you'll have your loan buddy there with you. But guys, you're just getting your feet wet. And so the company says we're going to pay them while they're out getting these people to come and apply for these loans to become homeowners. And so the company is actually going to pay you from the day you get your credentials and be able to help families. And so from your first 1 to 10 transactions, the company is actually going to pay you a 65% of the total loan, and your loan buddy is going to get 35%. Remember, your loan buddy is going to do pretty much all of the processing. You're going to make sure your client uploads all their information. You're the face of the company. So guess what? You're able to talk to your client, make sure you remind them to turn their stuff in by their due dates, but the loan buddy is going to do all the underwriting, the rate sheets, things like that. So we have to give them a piece of the commission. But for me to come into a business and be able to earn 65% of a loan is nothing short of amazing, when I didn't have to go and do a lot of schooling. So for your first 1 to 10 transaction, the company pays you 65%. Your loan buddy gets paid 35%. On your 11th through 20th transaction, now you're kind of getting familiar with things. You're kind of understanding it. The company is going to pay you 75%. Your loan buddy is going to get paid 25%. And then 21 on and upwards, guys, the company is going to pay you 85%. And then your loan buddy is going to get paid 15%. And then at that time, if you feel like, hey, I want to do all my underwriting, my rate sheets, all the paperwork and stuff, you're definitely able to call up the corporate and say, I want to fire my loan buddy. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, and we will keep a loan buddy, because guess what? I'm busy. I'm a mom. I'm a glam mom. And so I don't want to have to worry about doing all that stuff. If I can reach the masses and continue to get people to apply and get paid and have them to kind of guide me and help my clients, I'm definitely going to do that. So guys, I just helped someone with a $350,000 house. Just because I'm getting started, less than my 10th transaction, I was able to earn 65%. So on the $350,000 house, the commission on that, when the company you first get started, the company pays you 1%. Okay. So at 1%, the company pays you 1%. When you get to 75 to 25, the company pays you 1.2. And then when you get on upwards, 85%, the company pays you 1.4. So I earned a $3,500 commission. Of course, I had to pay my loan buddy, but guys, the commission on that was $2,275 after splitting with my loan buddy. So that's a really, really nice commission for you to be able to earn just for sending out your link. Okay. And so guys, this business is virtual. It's not old school where you had to sit down with that big packet, filling out all that paperwork. They're able to have their link, a portal, go in there, log in, check and see the process of their loan, also upload all their stuff. And so I was able to earn that commission. So guys, Ms. Jordan, you can, okay. Yeah. So if just think about, if just at the lowest percentage of 65%, if you just help 3 families in 1 month at just the 1% and 65% of that loan at just not even 350,000. Miss Jordan is from New Orleans, and she said average house, lowest house, average 250,000, really nice house, 2-car garage. So guys, if you help 3 families just at the 1%, earning 65% of that loan, that's an extra $4,875 a month. Okay, that's just getting started out the gate. Okay, what about if you had about 8 families that you help? Now you're moving up at the 1.2%. The company sees that you're really serious, you understand. So you're at 75%. Think about how much you would be making then, $18,000 a month. Okay, in commission with helping 8 families. And then, wow, guys, not that your family, your friends, the people you help, they're referring other people. They're telling everybody, Miss Jasmine is the real deal. She really has those programs. And guess what, guys? Look at it. If you help 16 families to become homeowners at the 1.4 and 85% commission rate, guys. And so look at that. That's an extra $47,600 a month. Okay. And so that's absolutely awesome. So what I love about that is, guys, Miss Jordan actually brought me into this business. She's a real estate agent, and so this is why she actually said yes, because as a real estate agent, you have limited income potential. Miss Asaki is on here. We have different people on here. Miss Lucretia, these ladies are all realtors and stuff. Miss Sherry, and so these people know, hey, when I sell a house, my income is limited. I'm looking for that next client to be able to purchase that next home to get some more income for my family. So it's no financial security, because this month I may sell a home, next month I may not, so you have to get people ready. Everybody that comes is not going to have a good credit. You might have to put them in that legal plan. So, they may not be ready just yet. So you have no leverage. You don't have time freedom, because you have to go and show these people different homes. You're trying to get out there, you're trying to market, you're trying to go to, just advertise and get yourself out there. And so then also there's no residual income. As soon as you purchase that home, you get that check, but guess what? That's that one-time payment. You don't get paid again. And then you also have the 50% commission split with your broker. So guys, we love this newer model, because it kind of allows us to become brokers. Okay, brokers have it going on. They have unlimited income potential, because guess what? They have several agents that are, selling homes, and so they get a cut off of every agent that's in their brokerage selling homes. And so they do have a little more financial security. They're leveraging their income because they're getting paid off the efforts of others. They have time freedom. They may be home with their family eating or vacationing in Hawaii, but guess what? Their agents are out there working, and so they're going to earn money regardless. And so they do earn residual income, and then of course they're earning a 50% commission split off of all their realtors. And so what I love about this company is that they allow us to kind of have that brokerage model. Okay. So because I helped that lady go ahead and start her life over, and she purchased that $350,000 home, guess what? Ms. Jordan didn't know her. I didn't even really know her. It was a lady that called me. She was off of Facebook. I talked about having access to funding and down payment assistance, and she applied. Okay. But Ms. Jordan didn't know her, and I got a $3,500 commission. And so Ms. Jordan, because she introduced me to this opportunity, she was actually on the phone with me, kind of helped me walk the lady through the process. Guess what? The company gave her a $350 commission override payment. It didn't take it out my check, but they actually gave it to her, because guess what? You introduce somebody into this opportunity, the company says you have to be helping them and kind of, walking them through the process. And so we're going to go ahead and pay you and give you a 10% override over the loan amount. And so I love that. So guys, just think about, if you come into this business and you start sharing this, getting other advocates, community loan officers. And so think about having 10 mortgage loan officers in your organization or just on your team, and just, if they just close one loan a month, 10 people that you may have introduced this to, just one loan a month at $250,000, guys, that is $2,500 in monthly passive income that you didn't have anything to do with. You don't know everybody that they help, but the company says that you get to earn a $2,500 income, not to mention the families you're helping, but they actually pay you that because you brought this person into the business. Okay. Think about if you had 20 people, 20 people in your organization, just helping at one a month, and so guys, that's an extra $5,000 coming into your home. What could you do that? Maybe vacation and pay off some bills, make some extra payments and pay your house off maybe earlier than normal. Think about 30 people in your organization, guys, at just closing one home a month, $7,500 in monthly passive income, guys. And so this is a really, really amazing opportunity, because now you kind of have that brokerage style. And so look at this, 40 people direct to you, coming into your business. And so look at them closing, that's $10,000 monthly. How many people can use that $10,000 monthly? Because we're all out in our community sharing this opportunity. So guys, what I love about this is because you earn commissions while you learn, and so we want to share this opportunity with everyone we know that have a passion for people, that want to earn some extra income, that want to make a change in their community, that want to help people become homeowners. And so guys, we enroll influencers, members, anybody who has a heart for people, and we can start building residual income. And so you're probably saying, okay, so how do I become a mortgage loan officer? So guys, normally the traditional route, you have to complete, pre-licensing courses. You have to pass the licensing exam, which 50% of people actually fail that exam. Okay. And so you have to complete annual renewals, and continuing education every year. And so you have to repeat it for each additional state. You remember, because you did get on this call because someone said you can become a 50 state, not just your your state, 50 state mortgage loan officer. And then guys, also they check your credit. You know, they like, hold up, she can't be in financial if they can't even pay their own bills, because they may do some crooked stuff. They may steal these people information or do something crooked if they're having their own financial issues. So they actually check your credit. And so to become a 50 state licensing a mortgage loan officer, normally it costs about $25,000 to $50,000, because you have to take it in each additional state, and you have to have a brick and mortar building there. You have to have an office and everything set up there. But guys, guess what? We like to think that our route is the better route. Okay, put better route in the chat if you think this is the better route. Look how short it is, guys. You sign up, you receive your training, you do your background check, and guess what? When they approve you and say yes and partner you with their loan buddy, you're able to originate in all 50 states. But guys, we do have a no list here. No state licensing test, no state licensing fees, no continued education requirements, no state annual renewal fees, and no state annual renewals. Okay, guys, so I absolutely love this. You know, guys, we're on a federal level. We're with a federal company. We're not doing anything on a state level, you know, and so guys, we bypass all of the stuff that normally people have to do as a state level. And so, you know, becoming a mortgage loan officer today, guys, you just saw that to become a mortgage loan officer in all 50 states, it's anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000, guys. If you're on this phone and you can actually minimize how much it costs just to become a mortgage loan officer in your state, I would love to see some of the amounts in the chat if you can minimize and just Google whatever state you're in and tell us how much it costs just to become a mortgage loan officer in your state. But guys, to become a mortgage loan officer with us today, it is only $249. Okay, and guys, that's for a limited of time, and that's with using our coupon code. Normally it is $399. Okay, but if you use the coupon code when you get the link to the person who invited you, you're going to put early bird 23. Can someone put that in the chat? Early bird 23, all caps. And so guys, it'll drop that $399 down to $249. Okay. And so you're able to get in and get your credentials. Also, this company actually offers you, as a federal employee, you get medical, dental, and vision. Okay. We have people with little to no cost, you know, $15 copays, $30 copays. Also, the company gives you a $25,000 life insurance policy. Okay. Because you are an employee with this company. And so you're able to offer the credit restoration program, because we know everybody that comes to us is not going to be credit ready. And so we want to help them make smarter decisions. You're able to offer the credit restoration program. And then you're also able to enroll other advocates. And then you're also able to help people become homeowners. And so guys, to run your business is $89 a month. Okay. So I like I said, I own a daycare center. I pay $4,000 at the beginning of every month. But what we love about this company is that 5 is free. You help 5 people to become a part of this business, where they're doing our credit restoration program, and or if they're becoming an advocate to help with this mission. The company actually says you help 5 people, you don't have to pay the $89.95 anymore. Okay. And what I love about that $89.95 is, guys, it actually reports to our credit report to help boost at like a trade line, to help boost our credit score. And so I absolutely love that. But also with the $249, guys, what is amazing about this company is that they don't do a credit check on us. And if you're not a homeowner, if you are someone who may have some things on your credit, if you're not an 800 above, guess what? You get that robust credit legal plan that Ms. Jordan talked about. You get it free with your membership. So guys, you're able to get your stuff in order. And after, while you're helping people to become homeowners, you're able to go ahead and get your stuff worked on so you can become a homeowner also if you're not a homeowner. And so, you know, we don't know who invited you to this call, but guys, you want to ask them for your link. You want to make sure that you use that early bird 23 to put into the link to have that price change. And so what I'm going to do is back up out the way and bring Miss Jordan back up, because she's just going to show you some of our testimonials from our own Easy group that just shows how people are actually winning with this company. Amazing testimonials. And so people are excited about this. People are getting approved for homes. They're getting down payment assistance. One lady in Detroit just got $26,000 for down payment assistance. And so we're excited about this mission. We're excited about this movement. People are getting amazing testimonials with the credit. So I'm going to go ahead and go back on mute. I'm going to bring Ms. Jordan back up.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Mrs. Baker, for that amazing presentation showing us the money. I'm definitely want to open this call up for questions. While we're opening up for questions, while I'm scrolling through these testimonies, we do have an amazing testimony from a realtor on the line, Mrs. Asaki Speed, just doing an amazing job exposing this business. If you would like to tell your testimony at this time, if you're available, Mrs. Speed, would you open up your line at this time as I scroll through the testimonials in the group?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Miss Jordan and Miss Jasmine. You all did a absolutely phenomenal job as usual, guys. But let me tell you something. I am a realtor in New Orleans, Louisiana. I was having a struggle in between taking that test to become an MLO, just because it is a real struggle dealing with mortgage loan officers. For one, there's a shortage. For two, most people want to deal with who is already pre-qualified and ready. And for three, communication is just so hard, guys. So when I was presented with this opportunity, you don't even understand. I was trying to wrap my mind around taking that 20-hour test with Affinity. I was then going to have to do the boot camp, which was 2 weeks. Then I was going to have to pay for that proctored exam. Then I was going to have to find a mortgage loan broker to be able to hang my license up with. And then I was presented with this opportunity. Miss Jordan told me about it. Guys, let me tell you something. I already respect her highly as a real estate mentor. But when she introduced this opportunity to me, that made her brownie points go up to 1,000,000. I promise you guys. And so with this opportunity, it has allowed me to serve as both on a transaction. It also has allowed me to be able to facilitate clients and prepare them in other states for home ownership. And guess what, guys? I don't know if we have any realtors on the line, but not only can I send a pre-approval letter with a client, I can also send over my referral fee letter with them, because I sent them a fully ready, qualified client, guys. Guys, this has been life-changing. I do home buyer seminars, and I have people that say, let me do my loan application right now. Do you know the joy it is to pull out my iPad and say, come on, let's click the link and let me walk through the application with you? And guys, so it's been a phenomenal opportunity. And I want to say, guys, the Loan Buddy initiative, part of this initiative is absolutely amazing, because as a realtor, I don't do anything different than I was already doing. Normally, I would send a lender link to my clients when they come to me and they're not pre-approved. Now I send them my link. And when they fill out my link and complete it, all I do is communicate with my Loan Buddy on the back end, because my Loan Buddy is doing all the work for me. And I'm like Miss Lorraine Jasmine. She has this thing, as for her and her business, her house, they're going to keep a Loan Buddy. I have adapted that. I said on all my calls and presentations, we keep Loan Buddies, because the Loan Buddy helps us to do more business. It helps us to get more clients, and it helps us to get more people in homes within 5 years. So guys, look, I'm overjoyed that I can be a full service realtor, that I can nurture my clients from consultation to closing, and that they are satisfied with my services. And guess what, guys? It comes with referrals. Believe it or not, I have clients that text me people's phone numbers all day. Yet, like, I got somebody else. I let them know that you can really help them. Here's their phone number. And so, guys, this opportunity is what it is. This industry is only going to get better. It's only going to get bigger. They're going to continue and always be renters and always be homeowners. So whether you're a realtor or not a realtor, I promise you, this initiative is the doorway to your next level. You can take it back to Ms. Ashika.
Thank you. Thank you for that amazing testimony. Love it, love it, love it. At this time, are there any questions? I am going through our testimonial group. You guys can look at and read some of these testimonials. Amazing. Are there any questions? Please open up your line and ask questions at this time. Are there any comments or any questions? Okay. Well, this is very, very powerful. This is a new testimonial that just got in here today, guys. It looks like this lady was able to get $1,000 on her $1,000 statutory damage because of some misrepresentation on her credit report. So when I tell you these attorneys are not playing any games, she said, I actually have 3 accounts that are going into litigation. Show me the money. And so they're not doing things right, and they're depending on us not to know about them. So these collection agencies, when they get letters from our attorneys, they're resolving and dissolving those credit issues quick, fast, and I want to say in a hurry, guys. So I'm going to do one last call for questions, and if not, get back to the person who got you on this call. Let them know that you want the coupon code, which is all caps early bird 23. It's early bird 23, and you can get started tonight for only that $249 instead of the $399. Any other questions? Pop it in the chat. I'll go off mute if there's no other questions. Thank you for joining this call. We'll see you guys on the team chat. I'm sorry, what? There's a question?
Someone wanted to know how long will the 249 be going on?
The 249, I would definitely say take advantage of it tonight if you can. If not, definitely as soon as possible. That will be my word of advice for the 249.
Thank you.
Yeah, because the price at $399 is definitely a steal. I would say definitely go ahead on and get positioned as soon as possible for the 249. It's been going on since the conference, which was a few weeks ago in the beginning of the month. So I would definitely take advantage of it ASAP. Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Porter. Amazing opportunity. Any other questions? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being on the call. I will see you guys in our team huddles where we train and give you all of the resources and tools that you need to be very, very successful in this business. Grateful for having you on tonight. Good night. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.